What's going on YouTube? Benable Straws back with another Battleworld video for you guys, and we've currently defeated Knull 29 times. I've got 3 teams or so that's gonna be pretty effective taking on Knull. We have Black Knight, Old Man Logan, Apoc, Sus, and Kestrel. We also have Mephisto, Odin, Nightstalkers, as well as X-treme Rogue with Ares. Our alliance has been doing very well. I believe Baked was able to get 162 million, and it is it's a pretty fun battle. You know, a lot of folks are saying, "Oh man, I just went in and hit auto. How fun was that?" Well, there's not much to expect at a level 75 difficulty. Just wait till the higher difficulties and let's see if you hit auto then. Let's go ahead and start with X-treme Rogue Ares. It's going to be really interesting once we hit the higher difficulties because Knull is just going to absolutely destroy your teams. I think on the higher difficulties, Astral is definitely going to be almost necessary, but not too necessary. Alright, and since his damage is capped at 500,000, I think it's safe to just go ahead and hit auto. Because we necessarily don't want to waste too much time. Because it's only going to be doing 500,000 damage at once. Like, imagine if you could just come in here and absolutely destroy him. You wouldn't necessarily be able to do much, right? So I'm more so excited to see him perform, like to see him actually be this monster that we expect him to be. Because we've already done 8% damage to him. He's gonna die here in the next probably minute. But I want to be able to attack him like this so we can go ahead and see if we can full clear him with a full 80. I think we should be able to. Alright. Oh, here comes his ultimate. That darkness with the mind control really puts a damper on your stuff because you could be doing so fine. And then he puts the darkness on you and you attack each other and it just becomes a whole rigmarole of nonsense. So that Old Man Logan comp, you definitely want him as a striker because no assists are allowed in this mode. So you definitely want to heed caution with that. Yeah, it looks like this guy's gonna die no matter what. It's only 500,000 at a time, unfortunately. But with Odin doing that little basic thing that he does, it's gonna be pretty nice because it's an in-between turn kind of thing. Alright, let's go ahead and end him. Here it comes. 59,000. And there it is. Oh, and he revives. Okay. So his health just comes back immediately during the fight. Okay. I was fully expecting his health to just return after sort of like how like you do 17 million damage and then he just dissipates. But this is pretty reassuring. Yeah, the darkness is going to be something that really hurts us. You know, I wonder if there's going to be characters in the near future that remove ailments like darkness and stuff like that. Alright. Here it comes. See you later, symbiotes. Yeah, I was honestly just waiting for an AoE attack. Alright, so you're going to summon all of your symbiotes again. Ooh, there goes my Ares. Yeah, so the rage is starting to build up more and more as we go. Definitely one of the weaker attacks that I've picked. I honestly wish that this was not timed per se, because if this wasn't timed, oh my goodness, you could be in here almost forever. But the passive damage of the 400,000 every single time they take a turn is actually pretty nice, because he's taking damage on their turns as well. Okay, so we've got him up to about 50 rage. So he's boosted, I believe, if it's 50 rage, he's boosted about 500k. There we go. There's the heals. Beautiful. Yeah, I could definitely see extreme rogue Old Man Logan doing wonders here. Alright, so he's going to summon more symbiotes, of course. Yeah, Extreme is just a monster. See you later, symbiotes. If we could do as much damage as we want to this guy, it would go on forever. Oh my goodness. He's at 92 rage. From my understanding, if he hits 99 rage, it resets, or 100 rage. We're about to find out, I guess. Oh, and I guess we won't, because the timer ran out. How much damage did we get here? 35 million? Yeah, one of the weaker attacks for sure. Let's go ahead and try out attack number 2. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be doing attack number 2 against Knull. I sort of want to try out this Nightstalker one here. This team right here looks very interesting to me. There's going to be plenty of sustain. There's going to be plenty of damage, of course. There's going to be a lot of this and a lot of that, right? I don't believe his total health can be reduced. It's sort of like how Mephisto can do on his basic. I don't believe that is going to be a thing. So let's go ahead and ult. Special. I guess it's safe to say that we can just auto this as well. It's only necessarily going to matter once we hit the higher difficulties, because you really want to be able to plan out your attacks. Alright, there's the special, so now we're going to be doing the basic across the board every single time they take a turn. But we have so much health that it's almost ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be every single time. Goodbye, symbiotes. Every single time they come back, just boop. I do, as much as I, hate the limiters and everything, it's fairly nice that they limited this, because imagine if you were in here destroying this guy like 7, 8, 30 times. Like, that would just be absolutely crazy. But I do love the mechanic of there being a world boss to where we can attack like this where we can, you know, theory craft it. And earlier in the video, I don't know if this made it into the film or not, but my game crashed. The game crashed during an attack, and then it just booted me out. And then I was like, oh no. So it can definitely boot you out, but it doesn't eat your attack. Yeah, this is pretty reassuring, because Man-Thing is the one clearing all the negative effects. There's gonna have to be a way to get rid of darkness. I wonder if there's gonna be a character in the game that removes darkness. Because surely Knull's player kit is gonna have darkness. There's just no way that there's not. They wouldn't create a mechanic of mind control like that for it not to be used, right? Yeah, any symbiote that shows up on the board just gets absolutely wiped every single time Odin shows up. Yeet! That's pretty cool. And you get so much barrier and so much this and that, so it's like bringing the fight to him. Like I said, if there was no timer, this could honestly go on forever. Because the less symbiotes that he has, and the less symbiotes that he can take a turn, the less rage that he gets, so the longer the fight prolongs. If there wasn't a timer, you guys would be able to see something pretty crazy. And goodbye symbiotes again. It's pretty funny. I couldn't imagine how long this video would take if I wasn't just hitting auto here. It would take forever. And it seems like we're gonna full clear him again. Because just the assist mechanic with just getting rid of, not the assist mechanic, but the mechanic of Odin just basicing and getting rid of everybody like that. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, because he's getting so much turn meter on those rages, because you get 10% speed and 10% damage. Yeah, and with Odin here, he's just going to erase the board every time. But with 52 seconds left, I don't think we're going to be able to do much else. This would probably do a lot more damage on a higher difficulty, because it would be a lot more fast-paced. Oh, we lost Man-Thing. Okay, so now we're starting to really ramp it up. Only because we keep getting hit with that ultimate that's dropping our total health down. Oh my god, we have 20 darkness on us. Sheesh. Yeah, so it looks like Odin and Mephisto are going to be the MVPs of this one. Alright, see you later, Blade. Oh, ho, ho, ho. He wanted a piece of him before we left. Yeah, with 10 seconds left, it's not going to be much of anything else here. Oof. Yeah, I must say I really do like it. I really do like it a lot. So, from my understanding, bleed is also the way to go about this. Let's move on to attack number 3. Alright, we're ready for attack number 3. We're going to be using Black Knight, Old Man Logan, Apoc, Skrull, and Kestrel, simply for like the pings and whatnot. But I don't think that it's necessarily going to matter because of that dang timer. If that timer did not exist, I know I sound like a broken record in this video, it would be insane. It would absolutely be insane. Alright, so let's do a defense down. Alright, now we're gonna get to pinging. And I brought Black Knight because in his passive he clears all barrier on his charge retaliate, which is very, 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 very nice. And there's a lot of sustain here with the Apoc special, the Old Man Logan ultimate. There's a lot. Yeah, I couldn't imagine the amount of damage that I would have on this attack if like they just let us go full haywire. All right, so that's gonna be a clear. Now he gets his health back. Yeah, the timer boss wins again. Unfortunately, with the timers, we can't necessarily control most. So, like, if we were to sit here in Theory Craft and attack this and attack that, it would mostly just be wasted. Because it wouldn't necessarily do much, you know. Alright, Skrull Basic. But Skrull Basic only happens when a target is exposed, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, he's starting to get that speed up again. Here goes Logan. Safeguard and charges. Yeah, I can definitely see this doing a lot more damage once the once the health pools finally get bigger. Those pings are actually going to be doing damage, and we're going to be doing a lot more damage to him, simply because right now I believe he's capped at 500,000, so we can't necessarily do too much to that, but hopefully we can clear him again here. We have about 2.5 minutes to drop him 50%. I think we might be able to do that. Alright. I did notice one thing in the strike time video, that when Pathfinder attacked with Astral, they did about 10 to 14% damage. That was to be expected, of course, with a maxed out Astral. But when he used a different team, they only did about 3% damage. But that's still okay. If you don't have Astral and you're doing 3% damage, it's going to be very nice. When you do 3% damage across the board with 24 alliance mates, that's 72% damage for one attack. Then you're going to do it again for one attack. So then you're going to be at 144, I believe. Yeah, 144. All right. Oh, see you later, Old Man Logan. Looks like the darkness is starting to take over and we're killing ourselves, unfortunately. Yeah, this will definitely translate once we can start doing a lot more damage. Yeah, he gets so much speed on that. That's 10% speed per stack. So he has 72 of 10% speed. He pretty much goes like 7 turns in front, so it's always going to be ultimate. I think that's I believe that's going to be a fail-safe for him. Like, he just takes a turn and he just immediately goes. Yeah, so Symbiote City. Once he gets this enraged, he's just going to ultimate every turn. GG's. 69 million damage, jeez. So what was our total? I think we're going to be at like 120, 130. something like that. Probably less because of that extreme team. I should have taken like an Orcus or something like that. Let's see. 152-14. Yeah, I should have took something a little bit better than that extreme team. If you guys like what you saw in this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It's free for you and helps out the channel tremendously. We're going to be keeping up the content with more Knull battles, more guide videos for you guys. We're going to be starting difficulty 3 here on Monday, so be sure to tune in then, and I will see all of you in the next one.